Hello there, this is me again, Ansem, your happiest HR. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am happy to be able to be of help. I'm also glad that last time you guys find the other video useful. Now we know that next year is going to be a tough range in finding the job that you are looking for, and I'm here to be able to support you. But before then, let me tell you a story. And before I tell you the story, I would like to say thank you to our first subscriber on the happiest HR. Thank you. I'd like to support you. I'd like to help you. I'd like to send some materials and resources to you. Just give me a shout out, and I will see what I can do the whole of January with you in supporting you to be able to get to the next level of your career. And now the story is this. And so for those of us also who are probably thinking, so I don't usually like telling people to subscribe, but today I'm going to have to do that, and maybe I'll be doing that, is that I'm going to have to help the next 5 persons who will have to subscribe to the happiest HR, and in providing them, giving them free gift. I'll tell you about the free gift, just hold on a bit. Now let me tell you the story. It's a personal story. It happened in February 2011. February 2011, 14th of February precisely, while the whole world was celebrating Valentine, I broke tie. I stopped a relationship with an employer. And so when I stopped the relationship, I was very confident it was for my sanctity. I was very confident that I was going to find a job anytime soon because I felt I was in human resources. I studied human resources. I know what it is to get a job. I know what it is to talk what employers are looking for. And beside that also, I have the UK experience. Did I get a job? Nay. First month, second month, and third month, I didn't get a job. And also unknowing, as I was actually leaving that job at that same time, that my wife, which was just 5 months into marriage, was actually pregnant. So I had a baby to look after, I had a pregnant woman to look after, I had a mother to look after, and beside that also, I also had my house rent running out. Everything, I was just in a messy situation. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, no job. All the way to December of that year, 2011, no job. And I was wondering what was happening. I did what I could do, prayed all the prayer I could do all the solicited applications I could do. So you should know that I understand what you feel when sometimes you say that you have send your CVs, you prep your CV, and still no job is coming. So after trying for a while and not finding a job for 1 year, I went all the way to the end of the year, no job, and then 1 year I still couldn't find a job, so I decided to do something. I believe it was an inspiration. So what I did was I took every job application I had and did a very simple thing which I call the unpacking of the job. And 2 months down the line precisely, on the 12th of May 2012, I got another job after 14 months of waiting. And 8 years after I've been trying the same process, it's always been landing me an interview. So this process is going to help you, and I'm here to support you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to share this with you. This is an interview landing technique whenever you're applying for a job. But before then, let me warn you, it takes works to get work. So this is not a magic formula for you to hold on. It's work you're going to have to do. And how does it work? I'm going to show you without wasting much time. What you require in the first place will be you need to have either a spreadsheet or an Excel. Spreadsheet, you can use Word, you can use Excel, or you could probably use Notes. The reason for this is you will see very shortly what it does. Then the next thing that you will have to do also will have to be to look at the job description. So for the purpose of this learning, I am taking this role, this Senior Talent Acquisition Officer with the IRC. I'm not applying for this role. It's a position that I've left. But that's the system that I use. And so here you go, you take a look at the take a look. So what I'm going to have to do, I'll quickly copy this. I'll quickly copy this. I have a reason for copying. So copy this, I've highlighted. Now I look for a place here and Control V. So quickly, I will have to go through, make a mental look, a quick look at the requirement. So I go to the job overview under the direct supervisions of the human resource admin of the senior talent acquisition officer is part of the human resource, also an external internal recruiter. She will have the responsibility for leading. So there's leadership here. Highlight. Team building. Highlight. So I'm looking at the keywords that also would be very helpful when I'm making my application. Designing employee capacity building, this is learning and development. Sorry. So highlights, succession planning, highlights, and then performance management here. So quick one. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to have to insert I will insert some notes. So this is capacity building. This will be team skills, team building. So you require this skill also for these very functions. So in other words, I'm looking at I'll put this together. So here I see so reference, so safer recruitment. Safer recruitment and then compliance. Coordination skills comes here again. Now you have to keep watching. The number of frequency that you get the words appearing should tell you something. Following and the interview, following up. So basically, this is how we go about trying to just get the skills required for this very job, and then all the way to down design and develop succession planning, which was repeated here. So it takes work for you to get to all this stage, but like I said, this is just for the purpose of this one, succession planning, gap analysis, team members. So I'll just be so you do all of this and then check capacity building, proposal, concept notes, which are more strategic roles here. Design and develop capacity building, proposal and concept note and policies. So this is more strategic HR here. All right. And then all the way down, qualification, and then all the way down. Then you start to get again here to this very one where you have detail oriented, able to work independently, organizational, communication, management, all of these things being listed here. Language requirement. So when you look at this thing, so the next thing now you come back again to this, and then you go back and start doing, you could go back to this and then start looking at the ones that really relate to you, that you think you have the skill. Under direct supervision, so she's responsible for leading the staff. I have led staff before, so I'm going to have to make that. RC building a strong workforce, I have done that before, so I'm going to have to do this. So then you're expected to highly skilled and educated HR professional. I am here and I have to do this. And then the list goes on and on and on and on and on until you get to all of this. I have. So I have experience in all of these things. So you keep taking in. So that will give you an overview on how to go about filling. And then you move to the next stage here, which is where I have my table. So you come here, okay, so you draw a table. I'll insert. So when you draw the table, you write the name of the organizations that you have. Your historical organizations, you write. So for me, for this job, this is what I wrote. I wrote Mercy Corps. I'll just write some few. Remember, this is just, and then for every place I did put the name of the organizations. So And so I will fill my list of the organizations I work with. So, and then I have to repeat it this way also in so as because it's a table that's going to be long, so that I won't have to start looking um, for the things. I mean, I won't have to start going up and down. So in the job that we looked at, they had functions there, so I'm going to have to start putting the functions down and based on the job description. So these are the functions. And then the next thing I'm going to have to start looking now, in each of these organizations, did I perform any of these tasks? So this one, set up HR from ground. Did I ever set up an HR from ground? Yes, I did here. In here, no, I didn't. In here, I did something of that nature. Here, I didn't. Here, I didn't. Here, I didn't, and here, I didn't. So what I'm going to have to do now, I'm going to have to relate to the experience that I've had in those organizations and what I did in setting up HR from ground. So here, now I set up the country level HR systems. So I pioneered, I would say pioneered. I'm using Power Word also, the setting of HR country system. So that's what I did, and then move on also to, so the fact that here I did not do anything directly doesn't mean that I still don't have experience in doing it. So I put this one, I put this one. So this is it. No. The fact that I did not have this, but I have this, so I'm going to have to fill this, and then the rest also. So yep, and I move to the next one. I try to see the organizations in which initial recruitment strategy to, yes, I have here also. All right, so you've seen how it goes. I just to do this very briefly to give you an understanding of really how you can actually match your any JD to your skills. I did mention something about power words. I'll talk about power words some other time, but roughly this is actually how I go about it, and it takes work for you to get work. So please always take your time to invest whenever you have any job to apply for, because 2021 is going to be very hard. So that is it. How did you find it? It's so simple. I've used it and I'm encouraging you to use it. Now I say I have a free gift for somebody. In case the next 5 subscribers, I am willing to provide to you, to send to you a template, a page is a document that has templates of CVs that you could use for your own job hunting session. It's free of charge. You can use it without any condition. It becomes your own property, and don't be afraid to even share it with people. I am here to help you. I'm here to support you. I am the happiest HR, and I am looking forward to make other persons happy, especially in this period where COVID-19 is making the job hunting feel very tough. This is just a simple thing. It could help you land any job that you are looking for. I mean an interview, not a job. We'll definitely talk about the interview some other time, but this could land you, this could give you access to any recruiter if they take their time to go through the application, because some recruiters do not. And so thank you so much for taking time to watch. Thank you so much. I'm the RPS HR. I'm here to help you. Remember to subscribe. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 person that will subscribe, I'm sending you this free gift that I'm talking about, and you could use it without any obligation, without any request. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best. Remember also, in everything that you do, God is the utmost part. I believe that God is always important and necessary for us. So that will going to help you also to be able to provide the graces you're looking for in your job hunting career. See you next time. Again, thank you. Shalom. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Again, stay tuned. Next one is coming. Before then, stay safe. Thank you.